Hi, I'm Gabrielle Usatinsky from Empowered Connection Psychotherapy. Over the past 10 years, I've worked with thousands of couples, and a statement that I've heard over and over again in my couples therapy office is when one partner turns to the other and says, "You're not the person I married." Now, what should you do if you feel this way about your partner? And what should you do if you're on the receiving end of that statement, listening to your partner tell you that you're not the person they married? If you find yourself either saying or hearing these words, it's important to know that although this may make you feel horrible, it could actually be an important turning point and an amazing opportunity in your relationship. In order to understand why this is, I'm going to be taking the next few couples therapy blogs to examine what's behind the complaint, "You're not the person I married," and what you can do about it as a couple to overcome this problem. It turns out that behind this statement are some myths about intimate relationships that need to be debunked if you're really interested in creating a fulfilling partnership and staying together for the long haul. So in this blog, we're going to take a look at the first of these myths. Myth number one: I should be experiencing my partner the same way now that we're far along in the relationship as I did when we were first dating. This is, of course, untrue. In the beginning of a romantic relationship, your brain is on drugs, pumping out the perfect neuro cocktail of dopamine, norepinephrine, oxytocin, and adrenaline. This is nature's way of ensuring that humans are hopelessly attracted to each other so that they can get together and mate. During this early phase of relationship, you see your partner as a blissful fantasy, the person you wish they were, rather than how they actually are. You're in a state of one-mindedness with your partner, which means that you experience a sense of familiarity and sameness with them. You may feel like you've known each other forever. Think of how exciting it is for a couple when they discover that they finish each other's sentences. This is a really good example of an experience that you may have had in the very beginning of your relationship that makes you feel at one with your partner, like you're the same person in a way. Now, the truth is that going from sameness to differentness in a relationship can be really hard. Although sameness is a natural and healthy phase of relationship, it's still based on a fantasy of who you think the other person is. The truth is that you don't actually know the other person very well yet. It takes about a year to actually get to know somebody. So as you and your partner progress into deeper stages of relationship, it's important that you're able to make the transition from relating to a fantasy of each other to truly understanding the other person. This means that you need to begin to move from the experience of familiarity and oneness that occurs in those early stages of relationship into a real appreciation of the other person for who they are and how they're different from you. Now, of course, the problem here is that many couples are unable to make that change into being able to recognize the other person in their own right. These couples remain stuck in a static perspective on each other and on themselves, unable to progress to the deeper stages of relationship. Remaining caught in a static perspective on who your partner is may give you a feeling of predictability and comfort in the relationship, but it's going to kill any sense of novelty, freshness, aliveness, and spontaneity between the two of you. Couples need a certain level of unpredictability and differentness in order to make it work in the long haul. Otherwise, they tend to end up in dull, lifeless marriages. Now, if you're a couple that is stuck in a lifeless relationship and are looking for a couples therapist to walk with you every step of the way so you can reinvigorate your relationship, let's connect on the phone so I can help you meet your goals much faster. You can contact me at the number below, or you can click on the orange button below to set up your free 30-minute consultation so I can find out more about your goals and how I can help. And I look forward to hearing from you soon.